What's going on, y'all? Carlito here, back with another video on your screen. I'm here with heavy hitter, the pride of Delaware, Kyrone shut it down Davis, just coming out, a crazy fight this past weekend. And y'all go show him some love for real. But thanks for sitting down with me today, man. I appreciate it again. And how are you doing today?
Everything's good, man. I can't complain too much.
That's good, bro. So what first question, what made you start boxing?
Uh, my I see my cousin fight when I was like real young,
Yeah.
and that got me interested in wanting to actually fight. My dad took me to the gym. Kind of like when I start something, my dad he always makes me finish it. So once I got in the gym, I just kind of never came out of the gym. He just kind of like I liked it at first. I didn't really like the training part of it, but I liked the fighting aspect of it. So over the years, grew a love for it.
Oh yeah, hell yeah, bro. It's a passion, man, I bet. And many roads and everything that you have gone by, being a boxer. What did you have a favorite boxer growing up?
When I was real young, Toro Gotti.
Hell yeah. Hell
And
yeah.
then, cause I'm from Jersey. Well, I was born in Jersey, so he was Jersey Shore area. I started boxing in Jersey at 8. So I was a big fan of Toro Gotti. Then as I got older, I became a huge fan of Roy Jones Jr.
Hell yeah. It's some good fighters, bro. RIP, man, always to Arturo Gotti, man. He was one of my favorites too growing up. And you know, let's break down the fight, your recent fight with Benavidez. How do you feel about everything? Taking the fight 2 weeks notice to how your performance.
Um, I'm still like digesting it. I'm disappointed with the result, of course.
Yeah, yeah.
But I mean, I don't do like constellation prizes. Like I don't feel like better because I outperform people. I did more than people thought I could do. Cause I know that I was capable of winning that fight. So it's like I'm not surprised of what I did in the fight at all. Um, my letdown is that I didn't win. With the 2 weeks that we had, I thought that would be enough for me to be able to, compete at a high level. And if we did the right way, I could win the fight. I knew I wasn't 100%, but I knew that I was good enough that if I did certain things, I picked up on certain things that I could do well and I could win.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, at hindsight, I think I was correct. I think a couple moves in there that I could have did, a couple things I could have did in there. I could have offset some things when I look back on it. But I think if I had a longer camp, I think I definitely would a fight in a real competitive way. But it is what it is now. I am grateful that the embrace that the boxing community has given me for taking on such a talented fighter with such short notice. So it's all good. And, we take everything with in stride, and for me, whatever's next is next, and we just move forward with a positive attitude, and we learn from the mistakes that we made, and that's basically where I'm at with it.
Hell yeah, bro. That was such a crazy fight. You really showed that warrior in you, and that's what I really like to see in fighters. Being a boxing fan, and you should have heard me, man. I was watching it, and Um, I was yelling at the phone and watching the stream. I was my girl was like, "Man, relax, relax," and I was like, "Dude, man, this dude's a warrior, bro. Like, you can't tell me, man. It's crazy, real crazy." And I love to see boxing fights like that. You kept coming, and I was like, "Hell yeah, this
Well,
shit is."
that's my mentality. I don't have any quit inside of me. I wasn't raised that way. I'm just not like that. I come to win every time I fight. So when the fight started getting a little, rough, that's how I um that's how I combat adversity. I fight it back. That's just the kind of person that I am. So um it was really enough for me. I mean, I didn't prove anything to myself or anything. It was just something that I always that's what I always do. Like even when I'm in the gym, it's just I never let nobody get too much off. So I was just responding to it being a tough fight, and the fans seemed like they was pleased. So I mean, I guess the fans is the winners.
for real. And you know, what's like your all-time favorite moment in boxing in your career so far?
I don't know. I'm living it, so it's like I don't have a favorite yet. I think at the end I can pick a favorite. Right now, I'm just staying very present in what I'm doing, just trying to get better and not taking the moments for granted. So I mean, hopefully the my favorite moment hasn't came yet.
Okay. Man, that's real, bro. That's real right there. That's a real answer. And talk about your rap songs. When did you start like producing and all that stuff, like rapping?
I started making music maybe at a young age, probably like 10. I was messing around Fruity Loops at 10 years old. Did some like DJing at like 12. Um, Recording myself all at the same time. So I just developed a love for music um, from a very very young age. And then now, I mean, I engineer and mix and master my own music. So I mean, all the skill set. I mean, it's the type of person I am. When I start something, I just finish it. So like, I don't do a lot of starting over because I just continue to do what I do. So like, I started music young. So like every time, I just get better and better and better because it's never stopped. And when it comes to like boxing, I just don't. Just haven't. I just when things got rough in my career or things got rough out in my life, I just stayed the path. Never started over and let things go the way they were supposed to go. And I think that's why I've had the success that I've had so far.
That's dope, man. That's positive, bro. It's a real positive attitude. I like that shit, bro. For real.
Yeah, I mean, it's just how life is. Like a lot of times we get discouraged and we want to start over, or maybe this is not for me, or maybe this is and you start to like question yourself and do other things. And then what you don't realize what you're doing is you're starting over from scratch. So every time you start something new, you starting off at square one. I just never started at square one with everything that I do. I've been doing my whole life. So like when you hear like people that like know me from like when I was younger, they'll always say like, "Yo, you always said you were gonna be a boxer and a rapper." I just never took my foot off the ground. I never stopped trying to do what I wanted to do. I never for a second thought it wasn't possible to live my dream. And I mean, um I'm living my dream. I mean, I don't do anything but box and make music. I mean, I got some business stuff that I do, but that stuff is just adult shit. But I don't do anything. Nothing wakes me up in the morning except for music and boxing. So I mean, I kind of just maybe manifested it and just in believing in myself.
That's dope, bro. That's real dope, man. And I want to just say thank you, man, again for we make this happen. And I've been trying to get positive vibes and stuff, positive interviews
Yeah.
on my channel, and it's dope, man. I appreciate it again. And what's one thing you want people to say about you when you walk out of the boxing ring, you put the gloves away and you say, yeah, I'll call it here.
I haven't thought about that.
No?
It's not really something that um, I mean, I understand that people are watching and paying attention,
Hmm.
so I present myself in a certain kind of way that makes sure that people understand me. But then I'm not looking for approval either. So it's not like I'm doing it for a certain person or for people to like me. So I haven't really thought about like what I want people to think because I don't really care much what people think, even though I do enjoy when people think good things. So
Hmm.
um I guess just being myself. I want people to know that I was just being authentically like myself all the time, not even in boxing, music, and just in life in general, that I was always myself and true to myself. Anytime when I go in the ring, I'm just being myself. And that's a resilient, skillful, determined person. And I think that's what I guess resonates with people. The fact that that they can see that that I'm not playing around with it. So I guess that's what I want. I want people to know that I put my all into everything that I do. So I mean, when my career is over, I want to collect a few more accolades, but and do a few more, do good things and couple good things in the sport. But you know, we'll see how it all ends. But at the end of the day, I would like people to know um that I was being myself all the way through.
Hell yeah. That's dope, bro. And let my subscribers know, where they can find you at, social medias, and your music.
Yeah, you can find me on Kai Shut It Down on anything, on everywhere. Kai Shut It Down on Instagram. Kai Shut It Down is my rap name. Kai Shut It Down on anything. So that's the name. It's only one.
Hell yeah. Y'all heard it here from my boy. He's always doing his thing, always stayed on that path. And y'all go show him some love. His links will be in the description down below. And you know, the last thing, do you have any what's next in line for you for this coming year?
Um, I mean, I'm not 100% sure. Uh, I'm going to fight again. Um, you know, uh, we want to enjoy the holidays, but I'm going to stay in shape. And when they give me the opportunity and they let me know, exactly, um, what's presented to me, I'm just going to take it. Like we always take it. And if that's a title shot, or if that's an eliminator, or if that's a big fight, but I do want my next fight to be another big fight. So we're not ducking anybody. I fight anybody at 160. So yeah, we just ready for the opportunities.
Hell yeah. Sounds good, bro. And I appreciate it again. And happy holidays again for you, bro, and
Yeah,
family.
you too, man. You too and your family.
Thanks, bro, and stay up. And y'all go show him some love for real, man. His links will be in the description down below. And let's finish this year off strong. Merch, link in the bio. And y'all stay up. Remember that, guys. One love. Carlito. We out.